Finally! The episode that you've all been waiting for. Mini Z lights! What's up everybody, Jeffrey McAvoy here. It's good of you to be back. Sorry to have kept you hanging out there. Some of the parts that I have ordered for this project have taken ages to arrive. A little over 2 months in fact. Way too long. Anyway, they're here now finally, so let's jump right in. Due to the difficulty in sourcing the optional LED kit for my Toyota AE86, I thought I'd have a crack at it myself. And I managed! You can make one too in fact, it's quite easy. Bear in mind that it does require some soldering equipment, which I happen to have as I'm a professional mechanic. This mod will only make financial sense if you too are properly equipped. If not, it's most definitely cheaper to order the ready-made light kit if and when available. Otherwise it costs peanuts. And this kit that I've made has fog lights too. The link to all the required parts is in the description. You'll be needing white and red LEDs, a micro JST 1.5mm ZH 4-pin connector, and some red and black wiring. These LEDs that I have found are mounted on a tiny circuit board sort of, with an integrated resistor. This makes it literally plug and play, no calculations or whatever. Depending on the available voltage, you can wire up to 5 of these on the same circuit. For this installation, I only used 4 at the front on one circuit and 2 for the rear on a separate circuit. The installation method you are about to witness is by far not the best. I should have taken the time to lay everything down, measure required wire lengths and do some planning ahead. I did absolutely none of that. When the final elements had arrived, I ripped the package open and got straight to work. First of all, I took care of the front. Cut out 4 of the white LEDs from the very neat packaging bar and hot glued them into position. Just a dab for now. The lower fog light LEDs have to be slightly modified to fit, so carefully snip one of the polarity pads. Easy does it! Once they are properly located, identify polarity and get cracking on with soldering. Another great feature of these LEDs is that you can solder the contacts at the rear of the pad. Polarity is not indicated on that side though, so make sure you get it right beforehand. These LEDs have to be wired in parallel, which means all plus sides are wired together and all minus as well, like so. The same process applies to the rear of the body, albeit much simpler thanks to better access and 2 rather than 4 LEDs to wire up. Quick test and it works! Woo! Time to whip out the hot glue gun again and insulate the solders while consolidating the LED's location. You don't want these swinging about all over the place, do you? Yeah, didn't think so. Looks neat, doesn't it? I have seen better, but it works. However, the glare of the LED shines through the transparent glue, diffusing light inside the body. We don't want that, so all that needs to be done is to paint over the LEDs with a flat black paint. There we go, now it looks fab. Almost there. Once function is confirmed at both ends, neatly glue the wires to the body so they don't get in the way and hook up to the micro JST 4-pin plug. Here's the twist. The front lights are powered by the 2 wires at the rear of the plug and the rear lights are powered at the front. Of course! Naturally! Makes perfect sense! Do the opposite and instead of having brake lights you flash the front when you brake. It works. It's just daft. Make sure to leave enough wire length so you can place and remove the body to and from the chassis without tugging at the wires. Hook it up and off you go, drifting up Mount Fuji in the thickest fog without fear. Fun thing is, this looks fantastic even in broad daylight. Works fine in the dark as well. Duh, that's the whole point. Although it does make driving without hitting anything that more difficult. A lot like driving a real car in day or night conditions. Completely different. That's all there is to it, folks. I hope you have enjoyed this series so far. If you did, please drop a like and leave a comment with your favorite part. What mini Z do you have? What setup are you running? Let me know. Next up, how to adjust and fine-tune headlight alignment to comply with MOT regulations. Nah, just kidding. I've got a new toy to play with now. Take care everybody and enjoy playing in the dark with your mini Z.